Hi, my name is Nate Kleiman, and today we are going to go over some common use cases, tools, and data that is used by retail investors. YCharts is a very popular tool for retail and personal investors, given the functionality and ultimately how it's going to enable you to make smarter investment decisions. So let's get into it. What we're looking at right here, and what the homepage would be, is our dashboard. Here's where you could monitor your investments, your portfolio, as well as a kind of a nice snapshot of the overall market and economy. Now, you could have as many dashboards as you would like, and you could obviously name the dashboards what you would like. Mine dashboard is called Stock and Sectors, Markets and U.S. Economy. And what's great is, you could set up watches for stocks, you could set up scatter plots, set up watch lists broken down by sectors. And I like how this dashboard uses both visual and kind of in list format. Now, if we go to maybe markets and U.S. economy, this is my macroeconomic dashboard. Now, what's awesome, about our dashboards is they are, again, fully customizable. So we could, drag and drop this information, really customizing it to how you would like it to be. So that's our dashboard. Now, a very common tool or feature that we recently added is this ability to monitor this information in a different way. If I hover over data and we go to stocks, here I could get a quick, nice snapshot of the performance of indices, what's pulling up the indice, what's pulling down the top losers, and we could break this down by different years, year to date, 1 year, switch the indice in and of itself. So I'd like to quickly get a snapshot of what's pulling it up, what's pulling out, the top gainers, broken down by years. Now we could do that same information, but now broken down by sectors, basic materials, communication services, etc. Right? We could see, hey, let's maybe go year to date. Year to date, which sector is up, which sector is down, what's the major players in the sector. Again, this is a great way to monitor and stay on top of investments, securities, markets and economy, as well as potential investments as well. But if we come back to our dashboard, here we can now dig into securities a little bit further. So maybe if we click onto any one of these tabs, maybe we'll click on Coca-Cola. We've now are digging into Coca-Cola's quote page, showing us all information in relation to Coca-Cola. It'll show us a pricing chart. It'll show us key stats, news associated with the company, events associated with it, earnings, dividends, again, all information in relation to this specific company. But if we want to dig into the company a little bit further, we could click through these different tabs. I'm hovering over above the chart. Maybe let's go to the financials tab. We're now looking at Coca-Cola's financials. We could change the format, maybe 3-year growth, 5-year growth. It'll change automatically. Our financials will go back 30 years. Right? Now, another tab I really like, and that's very popular with retail investors, is this multi-chart tab. Now, you could look at this information in terms of rows and columns of data, but personally, I like to look at these things visually. And in a matter of seconds, I could quickly visualize the historical trends of the KPIs that I find most interesting. Again, this is customizable where I could drag and drop this. I could maybe get rid of revenue 5-year growth and I want to add in, return on equity. And now we're looking at the return on equity. So we could go through and visualize the trends of the KPIs that we find most impactful. We look at the news associated with the company. Again, here's how we could dig into one specific security further. Now, this is all well and good, but maybe we want to, find some new investment ideas and opportunities. And one of the ways that we could find new investments is via our quick flows functionality. Now, with the quick flows, it's going to take you into a different part of the tool already pre-built out. And we could do a quick flow on a single security, or we could do a quick flow on multiple securities. But let's do a quick flow on maybe Coca-Cola. And if I click onto any one of these tabs or any one of these links, it's going to take me to another part of the tool where it is already pre-built out. And, we have a ton of different quick flows for charts, quick flows for fundamentals, performance. But maybe let's click on the dividend health quick flow. And if I click on this dividend health chart quick flow, it'll take me to our fundamental charting tool where it is, again, already pre-built out. And we have the dividends, we have, earnings per share and payout ratio. Now, the awesome thing is, again, it takes us to this tool, but these are meant to be edited. Maybe you say, you know what, I don't want to look at payout ratio. maybe I want to look at dividend per share. Well, if we add in dividend per share, we've now gotten rid of payout ratio, added in. Now we could also maybe add in multiple securities. So we're now look at Coca-Cola. Maybe I'll add in, Kroger. And now we have multiple companies, multiple metrics on the same chart, and we could break this down by securities with Coca-Cola up top, Kroger down below. So that's one quick flow that I really like. And we could do a ton of different quick flows. Maybe we want to look at a quick flow of the cash flow. It'll take us to the chart again, but now we're looking at the cash flow. Again, these charts are meant to be edited to exactly what you're looking for. Add in Kroger again. Maybe add in price to sales ratio. Now, another common feature used by retail investors is this ability to, again, identify new investments via our screening. Now, we could certainly build out a screen from scratch if we go to Stock Screener, but again, using this quick flow, we could go to the similar securities quick flows where we're saying find comparable companies. And if we click that quick flow of find comparable companies, it now takes us to the screen where our criteria is already added. We want to look for companies in consumer defensive sector, large cap blend, with a similar market cap, right? But we can now, again, edit this screen to what you might like. So maybe let's hit add filter, and let's edit it to maybe a certain revenue, 3-year growth. And we say is greater than 3. We're now down to 13 companies. So we could, again, edit the screen quick flow to what we're looking for. So you could build out a screen from scratch or use the quick flow. Another template you could use is our pre-built templates. If I hit the drop down, I hit new from template. We have about 30 or so pre-built templates, value templates, growth templates. And if I click on maybe the Benjamin Graham value stock, hit start, it'll now have 99% of that heavy lifting already done, where it's already added in a lot of these criteria. Again, this is meant to be edited. Maybe we don't want revenue annual growth. Let's get rid of that. We're saying, okay, I want to look at some valuation. So let's hit add filter, and let's maybe do PE ratio is less than, let's say, PE ratio versus its own historical 5-year average times 0.95. I'm showing you how you could build out your own criteria, creating your own customized formulas and metrics. Down to 22 companies. So the charting, the screening, and the quick flows are a very popular tool amongst retail investors. Here are some of the quick highlights for retail investors. That said, I highly recommend connecting with one of our support members to get a more tailored, personalized walkthrough, showing you exactly how this will enable you to make smarter investment decisions and improve your investments overall. Please feel free to reach out if you have any additional questions. Thanks so much.